It's the 24th of April, 2020, isn't it? 24th of April, 2020. Yes, there are a lot of people dying from this coronavirus across the entire world. Yeah. But consider this fact. For the first time ever in the history of the human race, we actually have world peace. No one's bombing anyone. People ain't stabbing each other. Ain't robbing you too much, I hope. Ain't fucking invading your countries either, are we? Everyone's in lockdown because of this coronavirus. I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, okay, bad news, yeah, lots of people dying. But for the first time ever in the history of the human race, we actually have world peace. Amazing, isn't it? For the first time ever, because everyone's in lockdown, the entire fucking world is locked down, yeah? The entire fucking world is in lockdown. But for the first time ever in the history of the human race, we actually have a thing called world peace. This virus has brought the whole world together, hasn't it? Every nation is fighting the virus, yes. Yes, it is. Let's call it World War III. I said, let's fucking call it World War III. The coronavirus is World War III. But let's face it, everybody in the entire world is basically in isolation, yeah? Locked up with your family or your friends if you're lucky. Okay, right. But no one's fighting each other. You're not invading anyone's country now, are you? Britain. We invaded the Middle East. That was very nasty. And that bombing of Baghdad was fucking... you need to apologise for that. Apologise for that. Blair. That was wrong. You don't go and fucking bomb Baghdad at Christmas time. 1999, if you remember. That was about 1999. You started the fucking war in the Middle East, Tony Blair. When you bombed Baghdad, that was evil. That was fucking evil. Okay? Don't do that again. Not your boy. Truth is, for the first time ever in the history of the human race, we actually have world peace. Literally, world peace. No one's murdering. Well, I suppose you might be murdering each other if you get stuck in the same room for too long. That's the only problem with isolation, isn't it? If you're isolated with your family, you say, I've got to spend the whole day with my wife. You think, I've got to spend the whole day with my husband. What? I've got to spend the whole day with your kids. You poor fucking bastards. I'm fucked up already, mate. Don't worry. I shall left it. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. But the first time ever in the history of the human race, we actually have world peace. We do. Yes, people are dying from a virus, this flu virus. But we're not fighting each other anymore. You get it? About this coronavirus? You get the joke? You're not fighting each other anymore, are you? All the wars have suddenly stopped. All the wars in the world have suddenly stopped. And now everyone's fighting this virus. Everyone's lonely in isolation, not going crazy. Just get out of the house. But we've got world peace. That's something to be happy about. For the first time ever, and I mean since we fucking started living, like, well, since we met each other, sort of thing. For the first time ever, we are living in a world where no one is fighting each other. Everyone's fighting this virus, this flu virus, yeah. We've got this flu virus going around, yeah. Killing lots of people, yeah. But no one's fighting. We have world peace. 2020. It's 20 fucking 20. No wars anywhere in the world. For once in the history of the human race, for once in the fucking history of the human race, there is no war. There are no wars in the world. Nobody's fighting each other anymore. And yes, you've got this virus to fight, but all the wars have stopped. All the bombings, all the suicide bombings and all that shit. All of a sudden the clock has stopped. It's 2020. And all of a sudden the clocks have stopped. It's like living in slow motion. Think about this, man. Is this virus the end of the world or the beginning? This coronavirus, is it the end of the world? Or is it just the beginning of the world? Think about it. Is it the end of the world? Or is it the beginning of the world? 20 fucking 20. Everybody has stopped fighting. The armies are helping the hospitals, great. But every war has stopped. All the wars have stopped. It's kind of like God stopping a clock, isn't it? It's like a stopwatch. Do you ever feel like God has stopped the clock? Hang on. Look at this flu thing. You're not fighting each other anymore, are you? Everybody's in the world is in isolation. Yeah, everyone in the world is in isolation. Okay, let's stop the clock here. 2020. No wars. No one's fighting each other. You know, soldiers shooting your brothers. You know, you're not shooting each other and killing each other. This is just one fucking day, man. This is just one fucking day. Think about it. For once in the history of the human world, for once in the history of the human world, everybody is living in peace. Yes, we've got the coronavirus, which is World War III sort of thing. But think about it. Everybody is living in peace. All the wars have ended for now. All the wars have ended. No one's fighting each other. Everyone's in isolation. Sort of thing. But think about it. World War III. At the end of the wars. The war to end all wars. The coronavirus is the war to end all wars. Everybody's living in isolation, almost. But we have world peace. For once in the eternity of the human race, we have world peace. We really do. Yes, we have the coronavirus everyone's worried about. But But the whole world is at peace. Even though we have this virus to fight World War III, if you like. But we have peace on earth. For once in the history of the human race, 2020, we actually have peace on earth. Imagine that. I said, fucking imagine that. It may be 2020 and people are dying from the flu, but we have peace on earth. For once in history, 2020, peace on earth. Amen.